The owner was able to verify that it was his hot dog by providing the arms to the hot dog.
It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Three Hit Combo Podcast, the world's most good podcast. My name is Matt, and I am here with Andy.
I'm back, bitches.
It's a two-hit combo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just me and Matt.
There was going to be a third person, but it was like a rotating carousel of people that would never text me back.
Have you noticed that, or has your 3G been sucking on your phone?
You know, I don't really use my 3G that much, but now I have this week, but I didn't use it a ton because I was training at work, but no, I haven't noticed. I guess that's the short answer, is I haven't noticed.
Man, mine sucks.
Really?
Yeah. It'll just load. How's the new job?
Oh, it's good. I like it.
What do you do?
I process packages and ship them off, make copies.
Your package processor.
It's not nearly as bad as this clip.
Finished my penis.
Good job, Skyler. Glad you could be done with that.
Did you say finish my penis?
He said finished.
Oh, finished my penis.
Like it's a lollipop or something. I'm done.
Oh.
Finished my penis.
Alright,
Good job.
I heard it better. It sucks, can't watch toddlers and tiaras anymore, but...
Yeah,
you know,
it could have been worse.
Yeah.
You could be in jail. Speaking of, it could be worse because you could be dead, which, that is why Skyler is not here. You see, he always has car problems, and his car broke down, and when he got out of the car, another car zoomed towards him and missed, and then he was eaten by cougars. So, chances are tomorrow I'm going to go to the library. I'm going to rent a copy of the Necronomicon.
Ooh, see, I was going to say I was brushing up. I installed Diablo 2 and was brushing up my necromancy skills.
Nice. We can work together. He could be here next week. He will join us next week.
We gotta go to Narnia, don't we? Though, for the funeral.
Yeah, we do.
I don't know.
Could we, maybe if we intercept the hearse in between here and Narnia.
It'd be like something from Grand Theft Auto.
Oh yeah, dude, that'd be great.
You need Tommy Vercetti.
I want to be Nico Bellic.
Cousin!
Oh my god, that'd be fucking awesome.
I don't know. Grand Theft Auto. Oh, no, hearse. Are there any hearses in these games?
God, I've never seen one. I don't think
Don't
so.
you drive one in one of them and like you have to worry? Yeah.
Or was
Isn't it?
Was
Isn't
that
the fourth one? It's at the church and you have to get like the casket to the cemetery.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, you're right. There is a hearse in there. So we just play that level and practice.
Yeah.
One of us will have to get in the back with the body and make sure it doesn't fly out. And one of us can drive. Oh, but we're gonna need a third person to shoot. We can both shoot.
No. We'll just
we'll
wave
get
our
killed.
guns out the back of it and just fucking collateral damage. I don't know if this is on your gaming news subject. Did you see that thing sold? Grand Theft Auto 4 sold 22 million.
No,
Like
I did
copies?
I did not see that. It's amazing.
That's a fuckload of money.
Mm-hmm. Grand Theft Auto 4 was sweet. That's why.
It was good.
And 5 is on the horizon, probably.
You think they'll show it off next
It's,
spring?
it's about time.
Because it usually comes out in
man.
October.
4 came out in April.
Did it?
Yeah.
I thought they showed it off in April.
No, I remember being outside. I remember this specifically because it was, I even said, why is it so cold in April?
Oh,
Because I was standing outside and it was like 30 degrees.
all right.
And then some guy brought a tub of just, different types of pop, and I had one in one hand. And then the Red Bull people came by and gave us Red Bull. And so I was standing out in the
Panera?
cold. No, this was at GameStop.
Oh, okay.
Standing, waiting in line. I got the midnight
Oh,
release.
yeah. All right, gotcha.
Yeah, so at the midnight release, so I'm standing there, and it's freaking cold. Colder than I expected, so I wasn't really dressed for it. And I'm holding a cold pop and a cold Red Bull in each hand. So eventually, I just put the pop on the window next to me, and I put the Red Bull in my pants. Put it in my pocket, and the Red Bull lady came by, and she's like, "Did you get a Red Bull?" And I go, "Yeah, it's in my pocket. That is a Red Bull in my pocket. I'm not just happy to see you." And her partner goes, "Whoa, I know it's a Grand Theft Auto release, but it's
awesome. Those Red Bull chicks are whores.
Oh man, that was also the midnight release where I think it was that release. Regardless, I need to tell this story. We're standing there waiting, and this other guy comes up and just starts talking to us, and he's like, "Yeah, that's my friend over there in the car." His friend must have been high as shit. Because his friend was, he was just sitting in the back smiling. He reaches into like the glove compartment, pulls out a can of ravioli, and he starts trying to light it with matches. And he's over here going, "No, that is my ravioli. Don't do that." Best midnight release ever.
When the Wii's came out and they were in short demand, a bunch of my buddies, Eli and George, we went up to Toys R Us, the one over there by Oakview, and they were doing like a 2 a.m. You could get new ones or something, and they had a line. Well, our buddy came who had a projector, and so we rigged up a projector from the back of his car onto the wall of Toys R Us, and we all played Halo.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then it was fucking cold because it was like November or December, so like 1 a.m. I just bitched out. I'm like, I don't know, fuck this shit.
Yeah,
But
shit.
they got a Wii, and I guess they played it for like 14 hours straight.
Oh my god. I don't even know if I played Wii for 14 hours total. I probably
Wii bowling.
Man, Wii bowling. Super Smash Bros.
Dude,
That's fun.
There's a lot of good move games coming out.
Is there?
Yeah, like this November, there's like 4 really good ones that are coming out, and I'm very surprised.
Nice.
Yeah, so that isn't in vain that I spent $100-something.
You're getting Halo on Connect.
I saw that. I didn't read into it, but is it on your news?
No, it's
Oh.
not.
What is it? Like, what's the extent?
I'm not entirely sure. I wasn't interested enough to read it. I was just like, oh, it's probably just a watered-down Halo made for Connect.
No, I thought it was built into the Halo anniversary.
Well, shit. Maybe I should research things. This is a gaming podcast, and I try my best to host. And here I am, like, I don't know.
Like, I looked at it, and I'm like, I don't got an Xbox or a Connect, so.
Yeah. Speaking of gaming news, I got quite a bit.
Let's do it.
All right, gaming news time. Brush up on your gaming lingo. You're going to need it. Here's gaming news.
You know our motto, we deliver.
Spider-Man.
All right, first up, Cliff Bleszinski, a.k.a. Cliffy B from Epic Games.
Doesn't he just like to be called Cliff Bleszinski now?
Yeah, he just wants to be called Cliff Bleszinski. He doesn't like Cliffy B
That's
anymore.
such a Jewish name, Bleszinski.
That's like when you go from middle school to high school, you change your name. Like, my name is, I don't have a good example. Abort.
All right. Pull out.
But,
Method.
Careful. Anyway, Cliff Bleszinski is crying about it.
What, his name?
No, he's
Oh,
crying about Gears of War 3, a game that is getting perfect reviews all over the place. Great reviews. Eurogamer.com gave it an 8 out of 10.
Oh, yeah, I saw this.
Cliffy B then takes shots at Eurogamer because he thinks it deserved more.
Everything else is giving him perfect. Why the fuck does he care?
8 out of 10? Like,
It's still
8?
really good.
Yeah, it's still a great score. What's wrong with that?
Maybe like under 6 or 7, you should be in Rage. But 8 out of 10's it's like an 80%. That's a B.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. That's a B.
College lies. That's a B.
You passed, Cliffy B.
Have you played? Oh no, it comes out this Tuesday.
Yes.
Are you gonna get it?
No.
No.
I'll probably get it down the line, yeah. But
All right.
I was hyped for it, but I kinda lost it. I was gonna do a build-up called Bitches and Hordes, but we'll save our build-up segment for Skyrim job.
Every time, like I saw you posting something about watching 20 minutes of the
20
Skyrim.
minutes
I
of
watched
Skyrim.
that
Oh
too.
my God, it was
and
so
I'm
good.
like, fuck, because I'm gonna have Batman and then Uncharted, and I'm like, I don't need a fucking third game, and I just got Resistance 3.
They stopped counting the hours of gameplay at 1,000.
Yeah, I remember. I think I heard it.
Yeah, they just stopped.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's crazy. I love in the Skyrim video, which is on our Facebook page, by the way. Search 3 Hit Combo Podcast. When the dragon comes flying in and just like picks up a guy and flings him.
So, and that's all random, right? Or do you think that was scripted? Because that looked really good for random.
I believe there are random dragon encounters, but those were probably all scripted.
All right.
Just for the sake of showing off gameplay.
Or maybe it was like a script moment in the game.
Oh, yeah, that could be it too.
But yeah, I was like, damn, for a random moment, that looked fucking cool. And I like the how they do like the BioShock 2 style, where like you can have a weapon and magic. Oh,
Yeah,
that made BioShock 2 fun, like fast paced and shit.
I already know what kind of character I'm having. I'm gonna be a silver-tongued devil.
Why?
I'm gonna be a con man.
I think I might do the vampires because I heard they're putting a lot of depth into it.
That'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah,
Usually I play like, I don't know, some class with a big axe or something like that.
like a meat shield class.
Yeah, but I'm gonna use bow and arrows.
See, I'll go with the rogues. I don't know
Yeah.
why in games like Dragon Age, I was always rogue.
Do you ever go for different species? Because I'm always like human.
I'll always start human, and then maybe like the second time around, like in Oblivion, I went with the different species.
Yeah,
Like, I went with like the cat people or whoever the fuck. they
Yeah,
were.
I like how in Oblivion there's like, in Oblivion and probably in Skyrim as well, there will probably be specific things you can do depending on what species you are.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was in Oblivion.
Like breathe underwater and stuff like that. That's the only reason I would switch. Just
Do you know if it's the original developer that did Oblivion? Is it the same guys, like the same team that did Oblivion?
I believe so. I believe that team's together.
Right. And those are the same guys that did Fallout 3, the same
Yeah.
team. And then Vegas was Obsidian.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, do you think after Skyrim they're gonna do Fallout 4
Uh,
with that engine? That would look cool.
Yeah, that would look pretty fucking sweet. Well, I guess what else do they have to work on?
Yeah.
Yeah, just start working on Fallout.
All right. That'd be aw. Oh man, that'd be really cool.
That'd be,
I'm pumped for Rage.
I haven't seen anything on Rage. I've only heard.
It's id, so I support them.
Oh,
I like them. They made Doom.
yeah.
So
Being a good little id sheeple over there. No, I'm just joking.
as much as I fucking hate Valve for Half-Life 3, I'm still gonna buy that shit whenever it comes out. I was like, fucking Portal 2 is bullshit, but I bought it.
Andy, 12 years ago, what system came out?
12 years. PlayStation 2?
Oh, shit, I should be more specific.
All right.
In September 12 years ago.
September 12 years.
Because there were probably multiple consoles around this time. September.
12 years ago. 12 years ago, that'd be like 98?
1999.
99. Man. Is it a handheld or a console?
It's a console.
It's a console. All right.
It's a home console.
Home console. Did the Xbox?
No, it's not the Xbox.
All right. Dreamcast, PS2.
What was the first one?
Dreamcast. Oh, okay.
Dreamcast. Dreamcast came out 12 years ago, and God, I still want to get a Dreamcast.
Dude, I remember how fucking cool that thing looked.
Yeah, a friend of mine had the Dreamcast, and we would just
when
play
it
the
came
shit
out
out of it. Oh my God, yeah.
Nice. Wasn't that the first console to have online gaming built into it?
Yes, it was. Actually, I have a list of some of the revolutionary things it did.
Cool.
It was the first home console to have online gaming built into it.
Even though it was dial-up.
Yeah, it was dial-up.
But anywho.
They were also the first console to have a screen on your controller.
Oh yeah, because wasn't that an attachment though, or did that come with the controller?
You can put in the attachment, and then you'd have the screen on there. There's also apparently a version that's with it built in.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There was also voice input.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Was it in the controller or the console?
It was in the controller. It was an add-on for
okay.
specific games. You could
More
do that.
add-ons.
It was the first one to bring in motion control. You could get a fishing pole with one of their fishing games.
Nifty.
It also had a web browser in it.
I think I heard that.
That's pretty fun.
But wasn't it only developers could use it?
Let's see what it says specifically. The games will be without a web browser. The Dreamcast was far from the first console to provide an internet connection. It was the first to popularize the idea. Doesn't really say here, but it said it has one. So
Sega. I think the two greatest things Sega's made was the Dreamcast and the Genesis. But other than that,
I would say Dreamcast over Genesis.
Yeah.
'Cause Genesis needed a shit ton of add-ons to keep it alive. Like AVGN said, it looked like it was on life support.
but those guys in general, they're kicking a dead horse, kind of.
Sega?
Like, yeah.
They still make decent games.
They do, but
even like new games
with Sonic.
Not just.
Now
Sonic.
I know there's some new good ones coming out,
Yeah.
but in the past,
Yeah.
they were kicking some dead horses there with Sonic. But yeah, isn't Sonic 4 supposed to be really? Or did Sonic 4 come out?
Yeah, Sonic 4's out.
Oh, okay.
And it was good. I think people still about it sometimes, but it was good.
Isn't the new one Colors?
Sonic Colors.
Yeah, is that supposed to be good?
I haven't actually seen that one. I've seen Sonic 4, but I haven't seen Colors, but I've only heard good things about Colors.
Right.
I've heard a lot of good things about
Maybe
Colors.
they're turning
actually.
shit around.
Yeah. PlayStation Vita.
I'm actually still a little bit excited for it, despite like. Well, all right, go do your article, then we'll talk.
Do you want to play any like hentai games on it?
No.
Well, you could because it's region free.
Yes, I saw that. That'll be nifty.
Yeah. So you can import games. You can play games from anywhere. It's region free.
Do you have any more Vita news, or is that it?
Nope, that's it.
All right, because did you see they use a fucking proprietary
Propeller.
I don't know.
Propose.
Whatever.
Are you
Proprietary
proposing to me?
proprietary software.
Yeah.
It's a little fucking cartridge.
Like cartridge?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's a little it looks kind of like a Nintendo DS cartridge.
Wow.
And I thought it was kind of dumb since Sony really pushes the whole digital download thing. They should have just put a fuckload of memory in the Vita and then had it all downloaded.
Yeah.
But no, it's a cartridge. And then I guess also to make proprietary memory sticks to get like it can support up to 32 gigs, but it's only made for the Vita, and it's like $132 to get the 32 gig. But you
Jesus
can get like a
Christ.
32 gig SD stick for like 30.
Yeah. Jeez.
So, and then also the battery has like 5 hours or something battery life, but you can get like an add-on. But whatever.
Like an extended battery.
Yeah,
Solar panel.
that'd be cool actually.
That would be pretty sweet.
But I think it looks neat, and I haven't really bought into the whole handheld game market really.
Yeah.
Like I play games on this. I have a bunch of games on my iPhone, but other than that,
I had a DS for like 3 weeks.
yeah, I bought my DS, played it.
Yeah.
For
I
a
beat
month,
like
and then-
Mario, and then I was like, I don't even want to play this, because
Yeah.
I just don't have any reason to. So, yeah.
But I guess for maybe people who travel a lot, that makes sense.
Yeah, I could see that.
But I mean, I have my PlayStation.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that.
Mhm.
So
All right, so I'm going to whore out Steam here for a second just because I found 2 pretty good deals. Steam has knocked half off its entire Star Wars collection.
how much would that be?
Some are as low as $4.99.
But
And
do
you-
they have
you can
like?
get a pack? You can get a pack apparently of Battlefront 2, Republic Commando, Knights of the Old Republic, and Empire at War for $9.99.
Wait, all of those?
Yes.
Holy shit! Empire War is good.
Yeah. And another thing is until let's see what's today, the 18th. So if you're listening on this on or before September 20th, you can get Portal, the first one, for free.
I saw that.
You can download it for free.
Weren't they giving it away for like, or weren't they doing it because educators or something?
I'm not sure, but I know I downloaded it for free.
Nice.
I got it. on
It's a
Steam.
good game.
Yeah, it's a good game. It's free.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't already have it, I
Man.
guess I have it on Xbox Live, but now I have it on my computer, so it was free.
I kind of might go home and buy that Star Wars pack. It's $10. Empire War was a fun game.
Yeah.
That's the Old Republic. That's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good game.
Yeah. So next up here, I probably shouldn't have got this story from the Telegraph, and you'll know why in a second. But Nintendo has launched their 3DS add-on, and it's a second analog stick. You can plug it in. You can plug it into the 3DS and use 2 analog sticks. The reason I shouldn't have got this from the Telegraph is because they called them circle pads. And they're releasing games that use both.
Yeah.
They're going to use both.
Like, you know what'll sell the shit out of that? Monster Hunter.
Monster Hunter Tri-G, apparently.
That will sell the fuck out of
Yeah.
the DS.
Dynasty Warrior Versus, Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater 3D.
I'm kind of pumped for the HD collection of Metal Gear.
Nice.
Because I really like those series.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got trophies.
If you want to buy this, it'll cost you 1,500 yen.
What's that in American?
I know in British pounds, that's $12.30. I didn't do the conversion for American dollars.
Was it 15,000 yen?
15,000 yen. No, 1,500 yen, sorry. 15,000, that'd be ridiculous.
Well, let's keep talking. Oh, hey, right there.
All right, well, I'll move to scumbag Sony over here.
Hey. Oh, is this about the claws?
Yeah, it's about the claws.
All right.
Sony, in their most recent update, has released in their terms and conditions a clause that if you accept you cannot do a class action lawsuit against Sony. What a class action lawsuit is a bunch of people getting together under one, legal firm or name or something, and everybody suing them over something. Sony even says that they're not even sure that this is legal. One of their last things is if any clause in this Section 15 is found to be illegal or unenforceable, that clause will be severed from Section 15.
All right. Well, I mean, they're doing it, and so I guess if it's found like illegal, then they'll just take it off. I guess.
Well, of course, but the fact that they tried to do it in the first place is pretty.
Well, I mean,
can you even
from a business side of things, that's kind of smart.
But it's
kind of
you can't do it. You can't restrict anyone's legal right like that.
I guess so. Oh, we'll see.
And the fact that I just find that weird, especially after the Sony downtime, that they're now telling people like, well, I mean, if we fuck up again, you guys can't do any class action shit on us. But you can, if you're listening to this on or before September 20th, you can write them a letter stating that you do not accept that clause, and you can be removed from that clause.
Yeah, but I haven't accepted yet. Just because I haven't been on my PlayStation. Yeah. But I saw it and I'm like,
This thing here says, if you do not wish to be bound by the binding arbitration class action waiver in this Section 15, you must notify Sony in writing within 30 days of the date that you accept this agreement. Oh, okay, so it's within 30 days of you accepting it. So there's no time frame here. Your written notification must be mailed to 6080 Center Drive, 10th floor, Los Angeles, California, 90045. Attention, legal department /arbitration. It must include your name, your address, your PSN account number, if you have one, and 4, a clear statement that you do not wish to resolve disputes with any Sony entity through arbitration.
I really don't care. I have no, even when the downtime was coming, I wasn't pissed.
There were plenty of people that were.
I know. They need to get a fucking life.
But, so if you do not want to agree to their class action thing, then you might want to send them a letter. This article suggests sending them a certified letter.
That's what I hear.
Can't hear that over Sony being such a scumbag. Fucking denying legal rights to their users, putting Blu-ray in a system when it shouldn't have been in there.
Don't fucking go there. Don't fucking
Way too
go
early.
there.
Technology was too expensive and young.
I will shove that microphone.
They had
into
to
your
play
eyeball.
catch up for 2 years. One day,
I will lamp fuck you with your lamp in that corner.
Jesus. Well, I mean, you could. That just wouldn't change the fact that I'm right. But whatever. Wouldn't change the fact that I'm right because I'm right.
Didn't Blu-ray win over HD DVD that Microsoft supported?
It did.
No, we're not fucking going over there. No,
we're going there.
No.
It was too expensive. Sony had to play catch up, and just recently are they a respectable company?
Because they were ahead of their time.
I would have bought one. They can put it in there now.
Well, what the fuck would have been the point of not putting it in their back?
Because then they could have released a whole new console. They could have released a console that wasn't $200 more expensive than every other console, and then 2 years down the road be like, hey, remember those DVDs? Well, now we have Blu-ray, so buy our Blu-ray model, and people would have bought 2 models.
But that's not Sony's business model with the PlayStation. Their business model is a 10-year business model.
10-year business model for a console is fucking retarded.
It's working.
Consoles don't last 10 years.
Look at the PlayStation 2.
PlayStation 2 didn't even last as their main console for 10 years. Which, by the way, when PS3 was using Blu-ray and people weren't buying PS3s because they were too expensive, PS2, up until like a year ago, was still outselling the PS3 often.
I know, I thought that was pretty awesome. So, I mean, good for Sony on that end, but...
Yeah, good for Sony. Their reasonably priced console that uses DVDs is over their console that was way too overpriced using Blu-rays. Yeah.
We're done.
All right.
Fuck this shit! Throw the
Flip
table.
the table. Yeah. All right, so that'll do it for gaming news.
Good little rousing.
And we will go into technology news next. Woo! Let's do it.
How do you kill that which has no life?
Time to turn up the hype machine and break out those wallets.
Shut up and take my money.
It's time for technology news on 3-Hit Combo.
Really quick, the yen to dollar, it's basically going to be like $20.
Okay, that's
not bad for an add-on.
Yeah, definitely. First up, Intel releases a chip that shows future of CPU efficiency.
Yeah, I saw it. Isn't it going to be for tablets or smartphones?
This article doesn't seem to say.
I know it's for small computers, basically.
Yeah, they ran the processor off of a solar panel the size of a stamp.
Nice.
So that's how little energy it consumes.
Doesn't it come out though in like 2013 or something?
Yeah, they say in this article that it is a quote couple years off.
That's still pretty cool that they have it now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do you have anything in there about Windows 8?
I don't have anything about Windows 8.
Because I think this week I'm going to download it and then I'll come back
Nice.
with things because it looks fucking different.
It does.
I don't like it.
I also thought that I saw something on it that you can change it back to more Windows 7 style.
It's like a virtual desktop. Like you have that main thing that looks like the Windows Phone, and then you like hit a button and it like switches, so that shit is still running, but it has the desktop.
Sounds like it'd be a pain in the ass. You'd forget the things that are running.
Yeah.
You turn around
and there's
you have like 20 things
there's
running.
no like
Blu-ray.
I don't even know if it supports Blu. I know it doesn't support Flash.
Why?
Because they're getting. All right, instead of having like add-ons now, they have apps.
That's stupid.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess since they abandoned Flash because everything on the web's going to HTML5, which you don't need Flash for, I guess.
Yeah,
but
I know that, but the thing is, Flash is still everywhere. I see Flash all the time on like every website I'm on.
I saw an interesting article where they said the days of Flash are numbered. Because of HTML5 and something else, but I'll have to find it.
I'm sure they are, but I think they're getting ahead of themselves here with just completely abandoning Flash.
But I don't know.
You
Windows
know what happens to companies that get ahead of themselves.
Windows, it's a bit off though. But I mean, I think that's really dumb. Like they don't have add-ons anymore inside Windows.
That's weird.
It'll be interesting.
Yeah, for sure. Well, following up on Intel, AMD broke the 8 gigahertz overclock record with their upcoming FX processor.
Oh, nifty. So it's going to run at, like, not overclocked then?
Oh, God. They don't even really say. 6 gigahertz range.
Oh, hey. Nice.
Yeah.
Man, that'll be really fast. Because I don't even think they're up to 4 yet. I haven't seen 4s around.
It's 6 gigahertz with high-end water cooling, 5 gigahertz normally.
That's still good.
Yeah, that's still good.
Like, I usually see like 3.2 gigahertz sitting around.
That's what I
so,
see.
Yeah, and
3.
I remember I saw a 4 gigahertz. It was like a 4 gigahertz Pentium 4 back in the day, and the thing was like $1,000. But I haven't seen any like super. Like the highest I've seen was like 3.66. That's the highest I've ever seen.
Yeah.
So 5, that's good.
Yeah, and if you want to run it at 8 gigahertz, you're going to need liquid nitrogen, because that's what they use to cool it with.
6 with water cooled wouldn't be bad.
High-end water cooling.
That'd probably be expensive as hell then.
Yeah, probably.
5 works good
But if you really need 6 gigahertz, I'm sure you can pull for that.
Yeah.
If you're gonna buy a chip that's capable of going 6 gigahertz, you probably are willing to spend
the money
to get it to 6
I
gigahertz.
bet that thing will be expensive.
Me, I'm gonna get to 8. I'm gonna buy a liquid nitrogen cooling system. Spend
Just
$30 grand.
A lab sitting in your computer.
Just dunk it in liquid nitrogen.
Have you seen the picture? I saw some picture where some guy ran his aquarium water through his computer to liquid cool it, and then it would go back into he had a filtration system, so it'd go back into the aquarium, and then the aquarium would cool it down, and then it would run through
Oh
again.
my god, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
And it was all he put like lights under it so it would glow and shit. It looked pretty fucking cool.
It's freaking sweet. I've seen like computers before that they dip in vegetable oil.
I've seen that too.
That they put them in just a tank of vegetable oil. Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Didn't they fry stuff with it? Maybe I'm just making that up. But I thought the computer would get hot enough.
For some reason, I think you might be right.
Yeah.
But I don't have any examples. I also saw one thing, and it was like a show your setup thing, and this guy's computer is completely caseless. It's nailed onto his wall.
Yes, I saw that. That was really cool, actually.
I also saw another one that the computer was inside the desk. It was a glass desk, like a plexiglass, and the computer was spread out like on the desk, like in between the glass.
That's actually kind of cool. That would suck if you had to change something.
Yeah, it's very space efficient.
Yeah.
You don't have a tower there.
But the wall thing's nifty.
The wall thing was kind of cool, yeah.
Yeah, like, you wouldn't really need cooling because the room would be the coolant. Maybe have, like, a fan blowing on it.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to do it without coolant, but...
Well, I mean,
I could
of
see
while,
that.
have, like, fans attached to the CPU and
Yeah.
the GPU, but, like, you really wouldn't need extra fans.
You could spray it with a super soaker while you're sitting there.
Oh, that looks hot.
Yeah. That'd be awesome. So shooting his little pistols. All right, next up. Google CEO apparently is not using Google+.
I saw that, too.
He hasn't used it since August 15th, which, by the date of this recording, was over a month ago.
Did you see that also, like, Google Plus postings, or at least public postings, have dropped, like, 41%?
Yeah, I actually did read something about that, which is weird because, like, what's so weird about it is, like, Google Plus, 1, is pretty sweet. I like Google Plus a lot. 2, it got, like, 10 billion users, like 7 times faster than, like, Facebook did, and, like, 18 times faster than MySpace.
I think something like that goes to show that Facebook's too much of a Goliath.
Yeah, I can see that. They need to take it out of the beta, is what they need to do.
But Google, remember, do you know how long Google or Gmail was in beta? It was like
forever.
5 years.
But the thing is, like, I haven't encountered any bugs or anything
No.
since the first day.
Yeah.
There was like a video bug on there, but like now it's man, take that shit out of beta. You need to hurry up.
But that just goes to show that Facebook it's too big and too prominent in society.
Yeah, well, and the thing that I noticed on there is while they're in beta, Facebook implemented a ton of things that Google Plus introduced, but people don't really know that because they're not on Google Plus.
Yeah. Same thing with the iPhone. The iPhone's getting the little like pull down menu that Android gets. Like each one of them works off each other.
Yeah, and that's
Like-
that's what kind of sucks with Google Plus's plan here is like when I first got on Google Plus, there were so many cool things like I talk to my friend Tyler on there all the time, and I can send him files and stuff like that you couldn't do on Facebook, video chats, Hangouts, and then Facebook turns around and adds all that.
Yeah.
And so
And they did it kind of better because they got Skype.
I think Google Plus is better, but whatever.
Well, I'm just saying they like stepped it up. They're like,
Yeah.
well, you got your Google video, we got Skype.
Facebook gives you that stupid fucking sidebar for your chat. Oh my god, what is the deal with that thing? Usually I like the changes to Facebook. You know, when people are always like, things are different, don't change anything. But that one, I'm like, fucking what?
I really do not go on mobile, or not mobile. I get to desktop Facebook, not that much. Like maybe once a week. I do everything on the iPhone because I'm just not home, or I don't get on my computer. But yeah.
Rapid Share is lobbying lawmakers against the Protect IP Act.
Really? Because the company that hosts probably millions of illegal content.
Yeah,
Is-
that would be like General Motors, like lobbying people against a law that would ban cars.
Yeah. Go on.
Rapid Share is spending a lot of money on this.
I thought they weren't doing too well.
They-
Their website looks like shit.
Oh my god, it does. I used to use Rapid Share for.
I use Mega Upload.
Yeah, I use Mega Upload now.
The Mega Upload looks nice. But yeah, Rapid Share,
Yeah.
doesn't it look like it's still from like 99?
Yeah, I used to use Rapid Share like when I post the hard copy of this episode. All the episodes where you just download them. I used to use Rapid Share. Now I use Mega Upload. Rapid Share looks like shit, but they've spent over $250,000
Wow.
lobbying in the first half of 2011.
Now, is this in Europe? Because I know Rapid Share is a European company.
No, this is in the United States.
Oh, wow. All right.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I know Mega Upload and Rapid Share. I think they're in the Europe somewhere.
Yeah, I think so too. The Protect IP Act, apparently if it goes through, which I read another article that didn't look too good for the Protect IP Act, but
Yeah.
what basically can happen is websites that are considered rogue websites can be shut down. Searches like on Google can be censored.
Yes.
Websites can be censored for possible copyright infringement.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that. I remember reading something that if you were to type in, like, we'll say, like Microsoft Office in Google, if you typed in Microsoft Office torrent in Google, your IP address would get like flagged and then they would like watch you for like a couple months or something.
That's why you don't use Google for that shit.
I'm just, it was just
No,
an
I'm
example,
just
but
I'm tagging along on what you said.
don't use Google to torrent.
Yeah, just don't torrent.
Yeah.
You don't need.
But
to
if you
torrent.
torrent, you should be a lot smarter than that.
Mm-hmm. That will do it for technology news.
Oh, so let's see if I got anything really quick.
I cut a few things out because we got quite a few news stories.
Oh, do we? Really quick. iPhone 5, October.
We mentioned last week that Sprint's getting an iPhone.
Yeah. They don't know, dude. There's a bunch of cool rumors. Like they don't know if there's actually going to be 5 or if it's just going to be an updated 4. And if the rumors of 5 are true, it'll have like a screen like yours does, like the huge screen.
Nice.
And the same processor that's in the iPad, so it'll be like dual core.
Nice. Do you really need a dual core in a phone?
I guess the main thing it really affects is the multitasking. Like mine, sometimes if I have some stuff running in the background when I'm switching or doing stuff, I'll notice a little lag.
Yeah, I guess
that's about the only thing I think really that is good for. And the new OS looks cool, so check it out.
Nah, just stick with Android.
Well, they're both cool.
Nah,
They each have their
stick with Android.
Fuck you.
Droid X2 already has a dual core, but
A lot of things have dual cores now.
I'll give you dual cores.
There's a guy at Panera. Well, he's not really anymore, but he has the PlayStation phone, the Xperia Play.
Really?
Yeah, it's fucking cool.
Oh, that phone wasn't doing too well last I heard.
But it's got a dual core, and that thing is zippy.
Yeah, wing.
Yeah. It just got Crash Bandicoot on it.
Oh my God,
played
that's
for like
awesome.
30 minutes. I'm like, oh, childhood. All right.
Never mind. I'll ask you after the podcast.
All right.
Something about Panera.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
All right.
One day we'll share Panera stories. On the podcast.
That'd be good. A
that'd be
Panera
great.
podcast.
Oh my God.
Oh, get some Panera people in here.
Oh, and we should get Panera.
Oh, catering.
Yeah. Oh my God. Have Panera cater the Panera podcast.
That'd be fucking.
That'd be insane.
All right.
All right.
News.
Time for news. Let's do it.
News team, assemble!
And now it's time for the 3-hit combo news desk with Matt, Andy, and Skyler. Skyler, I miss him so much.
All right, we're good.
All right, first up, I just wanted to share this because it was hilarious. An Arizona man gave the best description of a car crash ever. A Phoenix man became trapped inside his SUV on Thursday after he lost control of the vehicle, causing it to roll over and strike a utility pole. In the process, the driver rear-ended another vehicle by a man named George Lindell, who later described the events to a local Fox affiliate, KSAZ-TV. And so here's his little interview. It's hilarious.
Is it a video?
Yeah, well, the audio is the best part.
Oh, but it's a video.
He does get a little animated, but what he says is just hilarious.
Tell me what happened.
Well, I was just driving down Northern Avenue, getting ready to pull into Albertsons, and all of a sudden I was just minding my own business. Bam! Hit me hard right
His
in the
hat
back.
falls
I was
off.
glued to my seat. I was like, whoa! I could see the car in front of me. I was about to hit him, so I kind of veered off this way. And as I veered off this way, the guy who hit me veered off that other way, and he hit the curb, flipped over, rolled over, run into the electrical pole, and I didn't know he hit the pole. All of a sudden, I kind of stopped, and I was like, whoa! And the wires come down, boom, and then arc, bam! That fire was coming everywhere. It was arcing, sparking, blowing up. I saw one arc go from the corner of my van up to the car behind me. It was like a big rainbow, boom, and it was coming up, boom, boom, everywhere. I was like, shoo! So I opened up my door, I didn't touch no metal, and then as I come up, I started to touch the top, and a little spark jumped out. I was like, whoa! I stepped out the rest of the way. Lucky I didn't get burned more. So,
crazy?
Oh, it was crazy, dude. Totally out of the blue. I mean, I was just sitting there, and I was like, boom!
That guy
Reality
would
hits
be
you hard,
awesome
bro.
to fucking party with.
Oh my God, the people behind him laughing are hilarious, and this will be on our Facebook page.
All right, I
if
was
you
just
wanna
going to say,
watch
you
it.
should put that shit, because
Yeah.
that is...
I
want to party with that man.
Yeah, the people behind him laughing are just hilarious.
Boom!
His hat falls off the first boom he does. Oh
That was
my
a John
God.
Madden boom.
That was hilarious. Next up, out of Council Bluffs, Iowa,
Ooh, close.
there was a story about a mysterious hot dog statue.
What?
This hot dog statue just appeared. I believe it was in a shed of like a station. I remember KETV posting it, and Josh was tagged, so I believe it was at the station.
So
it's a hot dog statue missing arms. Apparently,
all right.
The owner said it was stolen by some teenagers who the teenagers said were creeped out by the hot dog's smile. The owner was able to verify that it was his hot dog by providing the arms to the hot dog. There's not much more to the story, just missing hot dog.
Fuck. I got one of them hot dog tattoo. It arm to it. It fit my hot dog tattoo. Hot dog tattoo. All right.
Well, the thing is, like, if I were to just like open the door, flip on the light, and there's a hot dog statue there, I'd probably kick it and just kick it down. Like, oh, what the fuck is that?
That'd be an awesome one of those things that hang from your windshield in your car.
It's 6 feet tall. This hot dog statue.
I kept waiting in the story for something to like. It ended up being a penis or something. I just kept waiting. I'm like, all right, waiting for the penis reference here, but no.
I'm gonna cut that off at reference.
Waiting for the penis here. There you go. I'll give you a soundboard.
Sweet.
Super sweet.
Next up, breasts are a moral threat.
Is this a reverend that says this?
Nope, it was the court. Now, an artist has been crusading for the right to sunbathe topless in New Jersey. She got the right to do so in New York.
Hold on. Is she hot?
Yes. Ooh. Her name is Phoenix Feely. Can't make this shit up if I tried, but Phoenix Feely.
I bet that's just her artist name.
Probably. Oh, it says right here, a.k.a. Jill Kookaroo. Jill C. But we'll call her Mrs. Feely. Mrs. Feely was sunbathing topless in June of 2008 in New York when she was told to cover up, and she was given the right to sunbathe topless. She said, if men can do it, why can't women? And I fully support her. I fully support her.
Barb.
Oh.
My milkshake.
Oh, don't act it out. It was hard enough as it was, just you saying it.
Would you let Barb sit on your face for $10,000?
Nope. No.
$10,000.
No, How about 10 million?
100,000.
No.
Not even 100,000.
Get up in the millions and we'll talk.
Speaking of that, Eric said.
Speaking of Barb sitting on something.
Well, no, millions, but
Oh, okay.
Loki said that I could kiss him for $1 million, and for $20 million, I can do whatever I want to him, sexually.
Oh my God. How did you get him to say that?
How? Because I hit on him mad at work. I'm like, Eric, one of these days we're just gonna go out and we're gonna cuddle and all this shit, and I hit on him constantly.
Audience, he's retarded.
And yes, but oh man, it's gonna make me sound horrible now. If you knew him, you would know why we give him so much shit.
No, that's true.
He is a dick.
No, he's slow. He's not retarded.
Yeah. He can drive. He can drive a car
and work.
Well, I mean,
well,
all right. Anywho, we got on the subject. I was like, come on. Oh, we were talking about the lottery when it was really high recently, and he's like, if you win the lottery, you can kiss me for $1 million. And then I said something. I was like, what about you topless or something? And he's like, $5 million. And then out of nowhere, he's like, and for $20 million, you can do whatever you want.
Oh,
for $20 million.
Would you really want to kiss that mouth with that stash and those boogers in it?
You know what? For $1 million, I would
give him $1 million.
I would give him $1 million, and then I would make everyone in Panera, and I'd get like a TV crew and like film that shit and put that on YouTube and just make everybody watch.
I would kill myself if I had to watch that.
Camilla would probably break up with me.
Camilla would probably break up with you. I'm thinking about breaking up with you just saying it, and we're not even dating. That's how strong it is.
Could be. Can Facebook let you?
Could be.
Does Facebook let you date multiple people?
I don't know.
Like when it says in a relationship?
Yeah, I don't know. I've never thought about that.
Yeah, I just thought about that now.
Huh.
All right.
We should see if it could.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, Tom's like, why am I dating 5 guys? Oh, that's a clip, damn it.
Oh! You have to do it. If you had my penis one, you got to add that.
Yeah, mine's better.
All right.
That penis one was okay.
Yeah. Well, there's many more.
Yeah, there's many more.
Anyways, onward with news. We kind of trailed off there.
Mm-hmm. A pregnant cat burglar got stuck in a ventilation system.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How far along was she?
Well, pregnant enough to get stuck in the ventilation system, so probably, I don't know.
But she could have been.
Oh, 5 months pregnant.
Oh,
I was just going to say 5 months, and then I saw it in the story.
All right, that's decently big. That's like mediocrely big. It depends. I guess people are all different on pregnancies. But all right, go on with the story.
Yeah, well, she was with 2 males, both the baby daddies. It's a fucked up kid.
Where's this at, by the way?
Phoenix.
All right.
Their car broke down in Phoenix. While they were indisposed, already in the area, they decided to rob a Turf Paradise racetrack. They just
Their car fucking broke down, so they decided to rob.
Yep. The men then lifted the woman into the ventilation system, knocking over a few tiles. Apparently the tiles were not strong enough to hold her. Knocking a few tiles down, alerting security. They were arrested, and the police had to coax her and try and get her out of the ventilation system.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Darwin Award.
Yeah.
Do you know what those are?
Yeah, well, she didn't die.
Oh, do you have to die
I think so, right?
to be a Darwin Award?
That's, like natural selection. Maybe you don't have to die. Maybe you just have to be stupid.
But I remember one Darwin Award winner was a guy who robbed a grocery store, or not a gas station like place that had like food. And on his way out, he grabbed a hot dog and he was eating it on his way out, and he tripped through the open doors and then like choked on the hot dog and died.
Oh my god. Nice.
And then I think the myth, or I guess not the myth, but some guy made like a rocket car and like impaled the side of a mountain because it was in California.
Oh god. Shit, we had a Darwin Award like on the first episode of the podcast. The guy with the hovercraft.
Yes.
And the steel blades that he didn't have any protection for, and they cut off his head.
Wait, we've done 2 stories now. Remember the glass blades? Hovercraft?
Oh, yeah. Maybe they were glass. I was thinking they were steel. I think it's only one story that we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about 3-way.
No, this was
On this one.
No, on this one,
3-hit.
like first episode of this.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I thought they were glass.
Okay. Well,
But
they're
anyhow.
glass ones. Regardless, he got his head cut off.
Yeah.
Darwin Award right there.
In front of his family.
Oh my god. What a bad way to go. I always thought the best way to go, if I were to die, I would want to do it during a game of charades.
Oh my god. Just
While I'm up there.
blow your head
So
off.
everyone's like, no, just drop dead. So people are like, plank, sleeping.
Did you? I don't know if it was in Omaha or Council Bluffs, but it was in America. Some guy got in like a domestic dispute with his wife, got so pissed off that in his car tied a wire around his neck and then fucking floored.
We did that story.
Did we?
I think it might have been a week. I think it might have been when Camilla was here.
Okay, but
Yeah,
I
he tied a cable around his neck and then.
all right.
Yeah.
Weeks merge together.
Weeks just merge.
Like
It's
once
all
school,
blur.
Once school starts, just shit just melds together. All right. Anyways, go on.
A man is fed up with White Castle.
How? White Castle's delicious.
Exactly. He wants to keep going there, but he's too big to fit in the booths. So he is suing them for bigger booths.
Fucking America. Just. Dude. There. Fuck. All right, go on with the story.
A man out of Nanuet, I think, New York.
You have a White Castle there?
Apparently.
Damn. We need a White Castle here.
He says he's not super large. He's 290 pounds. I guess that's not huge.
No.
But
That's very close to 300 pounds.
But what's his composition? Like,
that could be very true. You could be like 5 foot,
Yeah.
295 pounds.
he's a stockbroker.
Oh.
I wonder if he has White Castle stock. It says he cannot fit in the booths. And instead of, like, maybe losing weight, he's going to sue them for bigger booths.
Well, he's a stockbroker. That's why.
Stockbrokers
Do you think,
sue people often.
like, all right, so stockbrokers, you imagine, have a lot of stress on their hearts.
Yeah.
Shit. And
Oh.
add the White Castle.
God, that guy's heart's got to be terrible.
Yeah.
Shit, don't envy him.
Dude, America.
America.
That's all I got to say, dude. It's America. All right.
Texting the wrong number can be rough, depending on what you've said.
They need like a, I know Gmail has the do you really want to send your email thing?
Yeah.
Like you can turn that on, but I think phones need that sometimes.
I have I guess I have call confirm for my phone, but it's not really like, do you really want to? It's just like confirming that you want to. It helps with accidentally dialing.
Oh, okay.
It just adds another layer.
There's an iPhone app that it's called the Drunken Text app.
Yeah.
And you set it, and then you have your friend or whoever you're going out with put the password, and then for however long you set the time for, you can't text or make calls on your phone, but you can do like internet and all that other shit.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, it's a neat app, but it's like $3. Oh, fuck that shit.
Ah, fuck, $3. Goddamn.
Anyways.
Well, sometimes you might accidentally text like a sheriff. And you might text them things like, hey, you want to buy some dope? A drug dealer in Texas, I believe this was Texas, Perry County.
No.
So I highlight the stupidest things. Texted a sheriff saying, oh, I need to unload some dope here. Authorities seized around 3/4 of a pound of marijuana, rolling papers, packaging, along with weighing scales used for processing, packaging, and selling.
Huh.
They took everything. Because of one bad text message.
Did he have, like, was it a wrong number text?
Was
Or, like, did he have the sheriff in his phone?
Man, I don't know. By the way, this was a female. Just got that. Her name was Amy.
Oh, Amy. What have you done?
She probably... I don't know. Maybe it was like a new client and didn't have him in her phone.
Maybe.
So had
but
to
that
type it out.
sucks, and that's hilarious, too, at the same time. But that sucks.
Yes, it
She's
does.
just trying to make a decent living.
Yeah. At least she wasn't like pawning off heroin or something like that.
Or selling her body.
Well, I mean,
Is she hot?
they don't have a picture of her.
Oh.
They just have a generic picture of a woman texting.
All right. Stock photo.
She's hot.
All right.
So we'll go with yes.
All right.
24,500 drivers get fines refunded at an illegal speed camera in the United Kingdom. There was this camera on, they give the intersection here, but most people that listen to this probably don't know, so it doesn't matter. Was at an intersection. Drivers would drive by, the camera would catch them. They'd get like 40 to 60 pound, yeah, they use pounds there, tickets. Well, a court ruled that this camera can't be there.
Oh.
And so they all had to get their money refunded, and this was going as far back as 1997.
Oh, man, I bet the government was pissed.
They had to give out 22,827 pounds back to them.
Damn.
And they also spent 370,981 in administration costs for sorting this all out.
Oh, damn.
That sucks.
Those
sucks to be you.
Those traffic cameras can sometimes be assholes.
Dude, I know.
Like, I remember my dad was in South Dakota for like a job or something, and he stopped, but he stopped a little bit over the crosswalk line, and that hit him, and he got like a ticket in the mail.
Yeah, those are stupid.
But I think he didn't pay it because it was North Dakota or South Dakota. Who the fuck cares?
Yeah, it's like they're another country.
Yeah.
What are the 5 people there going to come down here and make me pay it?
Hey, you. Come on.
All right, Cryos, a Danish network of international sperm banks, has said that they don't want your ginger sperm.
I saw the headline. I didn't read it, but that sucks. Gingers have no souls.
They say there's no demand for them. That's what they say.
Huh.
So therefore, if you were a ginger, they're just going to turn you away. They can't be wasting... they're probably like, the guy comes in and is like, hey, I want to donate sperm. It's like, we can't waste precious shelf space on your inferior sperm.
Black guy comes in. Like, yeah, we don't need more kids.
God.
Oh.
Is that $1?
No, that was a
damn.
pun.
Trying to get you for $1. You haven't had one yet.
I know. It was just me being a little bit racist.
A pun? A pun is like $4 in the jar. No, I'm just kidding. Did you hear what was $20 in the jar?
Was it
The Macarena. If you ever start doing the Macarena.
the dance or singing it?
The dance. You have to complete the dance.
Complete the dance? All
Yeah,
right.
because Skylar started it, and then he just started humping the air.
All right.
So that wasn't $20. It's $20 because probably no one is ever going to do the Macarena.
And is it 5 or 4 for a knock knock?
It is 5 for a knock knock
All
joke.
right.
So don't say what.
I was thinking about doing one when I was coming here. Like, I got a good one. And it just ended with me saying, fuck you. But anyways.
You could do one that's a punchline is $5 in a jar or something like that. It's like, who's there? $5 in a jar. Boom. Pay $5 for that joke.
Yeah. As long as it was a good joke. If it got laughs, then it was worth it.
Good knock joke. Pick one. All right, final news story. 37 students in Puerto Rico were stabbed with a needle, a hypodermic needle.
Did it have AIDS?
The story says it's still being tested.
That sucks.
It was a 14-year-old girl that went out there stabbing people with this needle like it was a game.
Really?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Let's see if I can get through this paragraph here.
All right.
She would stab one, run, stab another, run like it was some sort of joke. Education Secretary Jesus Rivera Sanchez said Tuesday around lunchtime, the attack on 12 to 14-year-olds at the Jose de Chaudens Middle School in the southeastern coastal town of Arroyo.
Nice how it rolls. Damn, dude. She just ran around and stabbed people?
Mm-hmm. Health Department spokeswoman Margarita Castleduck said it was unclear if the syringe contained anything, and further tests were needed to determine if it was contaminated.
Did you know that you can kill someone with air in a syringe?
Yes.
I actually learned that after Halloween 2. Michael Myers killed someone with air in a syringe, and I was like, hey, is that real? And my mom's like, yeah.
You can also do that with water. Distilled water.
Really?
Yeah.
If you injected it into yourself?
Yeah, your red blood cells like pop.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
All right, I learned something today.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, that blew my mind about air, but that's fucked up. Why would you just run? Whatever.
She said it was a clean syringe. She said, the 14-year-old said.
Did she? Is there a reason why she did this?
It's fucking weird, man.
All right.
That's all I got is that we don't know the motive.
At least it wasn't here. Right.
She planned originally to pierce her ear with it. Apparently, she pulled an audible there and decided to stab people with it instead.
Did you know that? Have you heard that Pumped Up Kick song by Foster the People?
Yes.
Did you know that song's about school shootings?
No.
Yeah. It was a happy sounding song, and then
Yes.
this guy comes into work and he's like, "Did you know it's about a school shooting?" I'm like, "No." So the next time I was on, I listened to it, and yeah, it's about some kid shooting up a school. I was like, that is a dark song for a happy melody.
That is a dark song. All right, so that'll do it for news.
Two-hit combo.
That'll do it for the two-hit combo. Remember, you can email us. Yeah, boom. At 3hitcombopodcast@gmail.com. Find us on Facebook. Search 3-Hit Combo. We just need 6 people before we can actually make the page /3-Hit Combo. So join the Facebook page. Turn a friend on the show. Leave a review on iTunes. And follow us on Twitter. 3-Hit Combo PC. PC stands for podcast.
Got a text from Camilla. The Lonely Island's doing the Jack Sparrow song on the Emmys right now.
Oh, man.
Yeah. All right. It'll be on YouTube.
Yeah.
But that's crazy.
Too bad we're here doing this.
I don't know.
Well, we're signing off right now. We're just keeping it longer. Yeah. So, for Andy and the spirit of Skylar, this is Matt signing out.
Baby bird.